guys, welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Joseph Boyko. I'm a photographer based out of the DMV, and today I'm going to be going over what got me into photography to begin with, and then a little bit about the gear that I'm currently using, and then I'm going to show off some shots at the end of the video for credits of what I've taken up to date. So whenever I would go on these photo shoots with my friends that I had met in the car community, I never really had a need for photography up until that point, but I had done a lot of aesthetic mods to my car. I just wanted to be able to show off what I had done. After having a couple photo shoots taken, me and my buddy Leo went to the top of a parking garage where he had his own camera, and we started to do a photo shoot of our own cars. And I got a camera in my hands for the first time. So it was love at first sight the second I put that lens up to my eye. It was game over. I got that camera in my hands. I started taking shots that I wanted to take. And so I continued to move forward by buying his camera, which was a Sony a6000. And then from then on, it was history. I started doing photo shoots. Once I became more comfortable in my capabilities, I started shooting manual very early. You know, that's what I had heard from a few professional photographers, is to start shooting manual, and it makes sense. You can really put your stamp on that photo and show your artistic expression by shooting in manual, and you can do a lot of work behind the camera before you get into Lightroom. So if you're a photographer and you're watching this video, I highly suggest shooting in manual, or at least giving it a try, because it's a really a good way to put a stamp on your photos and also bring out that creative side. And what I continued to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about the gear I'm using now, because I stepped up to a Sony a6400 whenever that a6000 bucket, it was time to move on to getting a new camera. So I bought a a6400, and I used that for about a year and some change. And it got to the point where I wanted something a little more capable. So what I've recently stepped up to is a Sony a7R III. And that's what this is being shot on right now. And the lens that I had purchased along the way as well was a Sigma 24mm with an f-stop of 1.4. I absolutely love this lens. If you want to really capture the whole image and not miss anything, that 24mm is going to be a really good lens to use. It's good for landscape. You don't really get that fisheye effect. It's as close as you can get to that without getting it, especially on a full frame. From that point on, I ended up purchasing a Sony 85mm with an f-stop of 1.8. You know, I absolutely love that lens. For the price point of that lens, the clarity, just how sharp it is, and the bokeh that you can get from that lens is incredible for $540. And I am not sponsored by Sony, Sigma, or any other companies for that matter. I would love to say that because I want people to know that I really like this gear. You know, if I'm telling you to use this or that it's a good lens, you know, I really mean it, because as of right now, I'm not sponsored. So you're getting the raw me. And you know, I'm so passionate about photography. You know, you know a little bit about my story and what got me here. You know, I hope you guys stay tuned, you know, to really see where it goes. If you like today's episode, you know, hit that like button. And if you want to stay tuned and see what's to come, hit that subscribe button, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And here's those shots I've taken up to date.
You anymore, spending all this time trying to get you out my mind. Oh, it feels so good to take you off the pedestal. I don't know what I was thinking, let it be more than drinking and going back to your place, never to see you again. That was simply delusion, followed up with confusion. That was just substitution for a lonely bed. So that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings and my heart. Oh, yeah, that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings and my heart. Oh, yeah. I'm going back to the table round. Oh, they saving us up for the stable friend of mine. 'Cause they know all this time that I was out my mind, thinking you were the one, that it was love, feelings were strong. I should've known, I should know. I don't know what I was thinking. Let it be more than drinking and going back to your place, never to see you again. That was simply delusion, followed up with confusion. That was just substitution for a lonely bed. So that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings and my heart. Oh, yeah, that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings and my heart. Oh, yeah. No, you don't care. No, you don't care. No, you don't care. No, you don't care. Could be good. Then you fade. Then you fade. No, you don't care. No, you don't care. No, you don't care. No, you don't care. Could be good. Then you fade. Then you fade away. I don't know what I was thinking. Let it be more than drinking and going back to your place, never to see you again. That was simply delusion, followed up with confusion. That was just substitution for your lonely bed. So that's impressive, how much you're missing. My feelings in my heart, in my heart. Yeah, that's impressive, how much you're missing. My feelings in my heart. Oh, yeah. How much you're messing with me. 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 How much you're messing with me.